Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how to resurrect your old unresponsive TV remote, transforming it from a frustrating brick into a perfectly working control unit. My first thought is always the batteries, so I'll open up the battery compartment. I see them in there, but just because they're present doesn't mean they're providing enough power. I'll try pressing the buttons again, but as you can see, the remote is still completely unresponsive. You might think it's destined for the trash, but I'll demonstrate how to bring it back to life, saving you money and hassle. Now, let's take a closer look. I'm going to remove the old batteries from the remote. It's always important to check these first, as they're often the culprit. I've got two AAA Duracell batteries here. To properly assess their condition, I'm grabbing my multimeter. This handy tool lets me measure the voltage and determine if the batteries are truly depleted. I'll connect the probes to each battery one by one. The first one shows around 1.5 volts, which is actually quite good. The second battery is as new as the first. Both need to be secure for the remote to work properly. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. This confirms it's not simply a battery issue, which means it's time to dive deeper into the remote's internals. Next, I'm carefully prying open the remote's casing using a small screwdriver. You need to be gentle here to avoid damaging the plastic clips or the internal components. The goal is to separate the front and back shells so we can access the circuit board and rubber keypad. With the remote carefully opened, you can see the internal components: the main circuit board and the rubber button pad. Look at all that dust and grime. This buildup can act as an insulator, preventing the electrical signals from reaching the TV. To clean these components, I'm going to use some WD-40. I'll pour a small amount into a cap. WD-40 is excellent for cleaning and displacing moisture, which can be a major cause of remote control issues. I'll also grab some cotton swabs for precise application. I'll dip a cotton swab into the solution and begin to meticulously clean the entire surface of the circuit board. This step is vital because it removes accumulated dirt, dust, and any oxidation that might be interfering with the conductive pathways. You can already see the grime coming off. It's quite satisfying. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'll continue cleaning until the circuit board looks sparkling new. The goal here is to ensure crystal clear electrical connections. A clean board is a happy board, and a happy board means a working remote. As you can see, the swab is pretty dirty, confirming just how much buildup was present. Next, I'll move on to the rubber button pad. Using another clean cotton swab, I'll thoroughly clean the back of each button, especially the small conductive carbon pads. Over time, these pads can get dirty or wear out, losing their conductivity. A clean pad ensures a good contact every time you press a button. Again, the dirty swab shows the success of this cleaning step. After the initial cleaning, I'm going to take a heat gun to the rubber button pad. This isn't just about drying. The gentle heat helps to revitalize the rubber, making it more flexible and potentially improving the electrical conductivity of the carbon pads. It's a neat trick to give those old buttons a new lease on life. I'll also give the circuit board a quick pass with the heat gun to ensure any residual moisture from the cleaning solution is completely evaporated. This prevents any short circuits and ensures the components are dry before reassembly. Looking at the power button contact, it appears quite worn, since cleaning alone might not be enough for heavily degraded contacts. Now, for an extra step to boost conductivity, especially for frequently used buttons like the power button, I'm taking a piece of solder wire and cutting it. Solder wire is highly conductive and can be used to create new, durable contacts for a worn power button. This is a great way to salvage a remote with a broken button. I will use a simple pen tip to roll the solder wire into a small circle. I used pliers to adjust the solder wire to make it easier to fix. I'm now pressing it firmly onto the worn power button contact on the rubber pad using the tip of a pen. This will create a fresh, conductive surface, effectively rebuilding the button's ability to make contact with the circuit board. This simple hack can make a huge difference, especially for buttons that have stopped responding over time due to wear. With the repairs complete, it's time to put everything back together. I'll carefully place the rubber button pad back into the front casing, making sure all the buttons align properly. Then, I'll align the circuit board over the rubber pad, ensuring it sits perfectly in its designated grooves. I'll gently snap the two halves of the remote casing back together. You should hear satisfying clicks as the clips engage. After that, I'll reinsert the batteries and slide the battery compartment cover back into place. The remote is reassembled and ready. I'm confident that our cleaning and repair efforts will pay off. Let's try it out. Look at that, it's working perfectly. Turning it off and on again. Every button is responsive. This remote is as good as new. I can effortlessly change channels and everything responds instantly. This simple DIY fix truly saved this remote from the landfill. It just goes to show what a little cleaning and a clever trick can do. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other everyday items you'd like to see me fix. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.